23 degrees downtown. We've gone past the weatherman, heading towards, well, Barbara's, she's gone kind of low, I've got to be honest with you. I think it's going to get to 28 degrees today. Have faith. Absolutely. Hang in there. That, cloud's going to burn off. It's going to be a blinder. It is Monday, April the 11th, and I've got to welcome along everybody here at Galaxy. Let me do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107fm. So happy to have everybody on board this morning. And believe me, it is an absolute pleasure to have good friends of ours back again. Of course, we're talking about Joel and Kevin Fye from the band, Moving Lines. So, tell you what, also got to say how happy we are to be in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record, Sony Music, The Orchard. So, check this out.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107fm in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music The Orchard.
And at the same time, as an engineer, I like creative people, I really, really do. So let's get right into it. Let's go straight away with Moving Lines and hit the road here at Galaxy.
We are Moving Lines.
And you're listening to Hit the Road
on Galaxy 107
You like that, eh?
That's a good one.
I like those stingers that you guys bring out. I really do. I play them all the time. In fact, I play the hell out of them, to be honest.
Yeah. You said you wanted something different,
Yeah.
so we gave her a little flair.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll do one for this track too. So.
Please do, because believe me, people listen to them and they get an idea of what's going on, if you know what I mean. And we slip you guys in between all the celebs and everything like that as well, so they take notice. They go, holy hell, you just played Huey Lewis, now you're playing Moving Lines, and Huey just introduced himself. Same here. That's cool,
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So,
We're in great company.
Yeah.
Your client is joining us, coming out of Germany this morning. Nice to have you on board, brother, man. It really, really is. He says, good morning, folks. Good morning, brother. And Dale Cole is also watching, coming out of North Carolina. Hey, buddy. Looking forward to new music from you. I really, really am.
There's something coming.
Yes, I know. I've heard this.
Yeah.
Little birdies, big mouths, They talk to me all the time. Hey, old Barbara, says York.
Hey. Hey, Bob.
Believe me, this is a wonderful, wonderful artist in his own right. He does a lot of work mastering a lot of music and stuff like that. And unfortunately, he learnt English from me. Yeah, that's what I thought too, but fair deal, he really did. He learned it.
That's your joke, too?
Yeah, kind of, maybe. He's got my sense of humour, I've got to be honest. But he's damn good at it now. That's the really surprising thing.
Oh, no, competition.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, he has his own TV show too. It's called York's World, if you know what I mean. So he does really, really well.
On there too. Yeah, we were on there. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I thought there was something familiar there.
It sounded familiar. I was like,
Kind of, yeah. The only thing missing is the beard.
Oh, yeah. He's got to work on that, I guess.
True. But at the same time, I mean, Tim Steinreich, he's got his own TV show now. He's lead singer of The Mighty One. And he said to me the other day, Grant, it's because of you've influenced me. And it's like, I'm so honoured.
No, he's
Tim.
trying to so on Cat Country or Cat Country.
Cat Country Radio, something like that. It really is. Anyway, the Don Pierce show.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's go to the desk, guys, and I apologise in advance. Okay.
No worries.
You know, I love that stuff. I really, really do. Coming out of the Okanagan, I kind of think Saskatchewan hasn't moved anywhere sometime recently. So believe me, it is such a pleasure to catch up with Kevin and Jill Fye. And nice to see them in good health again and smiling. At least they got somebody funny to look at. Welcome back, family.
Thanks for having us. Hello.
How you doing?
Well, I'm on top of the world. Well, maybe even underneath, down under, but still on top of the world somehow. But having a damn good time today. Nice to see you guys back with us again.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
We always love to see you guys, and it always blows us away that you guys are talking to us from tomorrow. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Look, Jill, they're from the future.
They're from the future.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's not my fault you guys are so yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's the whole point of the band, right? We're 80s influence. We're still stuck there.
Well, you know, maybe that's what I really, really get attracted to is that influence way back in the 80s. And believe me, I'm a big fan of the 80s. I still think sometimes that I hang out there. I'm still 21, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is what radio does to you at 21 years of age. You know.
We're all 21 with shipping and handling.
Yeah, exactly. Please don't open the box. In the meantime, and believe me, I'm loving this track, Hit the Road. I know we've talked about it in the past, but let's refresh our audio audience's mind and their memory. Tell me a little bit about this track.
Yeah, so this track, Hit the Road, was, I think I recorded it like 4 years ago, and just the music, and I had that kind of sitting around, and Jill kind of heard me playing it, and from upstairs, and she came down, she says, I think I got some lyrics for that song, and it kind of just progressed from there, and we worked on it, and kind of sat on it. We never actually released that one until April, January of this year. I forgot what month it was. I released it in January, and it took us a while, right? We didn't want to release it right away. I don't know, it wasn't really finished, I guess, but the song's more about that open road feeling. You know, you get in your vehicle, nice warm day, you know, if it's convertible, take the top down kind of thing, or motorbikes, or whatever it is, and we just thought, you know, it's a fun...
Yeah, let go song.
Yeah, let go song.
Like a Thelma Louise drive into the sunset.
Yeah, let your hair blow in the wind. Sorry.
Or beard.
Yeah, or beard, right? That's
Yeah,
nice.
that's more like it. But, you know, I'm kind of worried about driving around topless.
Yeah.
He did say, let your top down, get up. Whoa.
Or just get some tattoos and nobody will know.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe Barbara might be a little bit more hesitant to go topless. I don't know what you guys do in New Zealand. I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't care as long as you're happy.
If
If you're happy
anything
to.
new.
Yeah, the song's just about the open road, kind of getting out there, and yeah, the song was finished, we thought, and ready to go, and that's when we thought, well, it's time to put it out. Let's put it out.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a mini movie. You know, driving to the sunset. The end is like a long solo at the end, and you kind of envision yourself going over that crest and into, you know.
Yeah, the sunset kind of feeling, right? So,
Fade to black.
yeah.
I think they started doing that with Butch Cassidy and the Sundance back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cliche thing, but it's still a valid thing for a lot of people, right?
Absolutely. And you know something? Loving it. I really am. You don't look one day older than 21, Grant, says York. Wow. Thank you, brother. Thank you very, very much. We're going to have to get together and take in a beer fest or something together. Believe me, bro. Be very interested in that. Staying away. But in the meantime, and believe me, I'm absolutely loving this, Jill. I think now you're starting to really open up your lungs, your vocal cords. You're really starting to find that confidence in getting that track out, and I love it. I really, really do. And please, don't stop doing what you're doing right now, because this is a fantastic piece of work. It really is. And don't wake me up. I don't need to be woken up. Tell me about Don't Wake Me Up.
So this one started as just, I was messing around with a riff, just kind of come up with ideas, and this one kind of hung around for a while too. I think it's probably a couple years old, kind of sat in the closet kind of thing, and always had a problem with the intro, and I couldn't really figure out, what I wanted to do or how we could kind of jump into the track, because it was already 4 minutes long, right? And I didn't want to really go too much farther with it. So that intro is kind of more an ode to April Wine. They have classic intros where they use that swell, the guitar fading in with the, right? So that's where that came from. But the track, again, is about, that road life, like you're a solo musician or you're in a band. Sleeping in the back of your car were things that guys did back in the days, or they still do now. And getting ready for the show. Like you go to bed laying in the back of your car when it's showtime. Maybe they're kicking on the side of your door going, hey, get out there. It's your turn. And then when, it's your first time, you step out on that stage and you see everybody there and it's go time, right? So that's that don't wake me up feeling is like that feeling when you're on stage, in the moment. Don't ever let that go kind of situation, right? So that's kind of the basis of the song, I guess.
Yeah,
so.
and it's a lot that we feel when we're on stage, that we're so honored to be out there and feel the love from the people. And you have to almost stop the world in your mind and say, you know what? We are doing it. We are living it. We are in the dream right now. We're living it. We don't want to wake up from it. So it's our story and it's everyone else's story. And whatever your dreams are that you want to aspire to be, do it, and live in that dream.
Yeah.
And
it's
kind of like a prequel to Dreams Will Never Die, right? We're telling that story, which is our story. Of living your dream, right? So, it's another chapter.
And believe me, it kind of takes me back as well, because way back in the day, I used to be an engineer for a band called The Exponents here in New Zealand, and used to truck around with these guys. They would never let me in the bus. So I ended up in a beat-up combi with all my electrical equipment, front of house desk, everything like that all packed away in there, and trying to sleep in there as well. So, I can relate. I really can. You're right here at Galaxy, breaking to the world a brand spanking new song. Yes, it is Moving Lines. Don't wake me up.
Hi, this is Kevin.
And Jill. We are Moving Lines.
And you're listening to Galaxy 107 FM.
I love this track. This is
Thank you.
This is awesome. I really do.
It was meant to be super high energy, like that's kind of what the whole point was. Is we want to see people just go crazy, get in that dream, get in that moment. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be music. It can be your job. If you love your job and you're kicking it, throw on a song, right? Like get this one just toe tapping. Gotta get the day done and have some fun, right? So
we've been working on trying to crank it up, and also I have 4 octaves in my vocals. So I guess just, we're just starting. This is year 1. It was our anniversary not that long ago. But, we don't want to shock the whole world completely. We have to kind of build up the story to say what we can actually do, right? So my vocal instructor said, use those 4 octaves every once in a while and just, throw it in there. So at the end, that's what we did. I went up all the octaves and it faded into the guitar at the end. So I thought, well, we'll just throw a little bit in there, and then who knows what we're going to do next. So
well, I'm really excited. I want to know what comes next. Kevin, as I said, you played the hell out of that. That's fantastic. I mean, wow, what a guitarist. Seriously, I'm really, really seriously impressed. I really am. So, I'm highly excited about what comes next. You know what I mean?
We got some stuff. Don't worry. We got quite a few tracks lined up. So we're gonna see which ones fit best. We always kind of we're always kind of ahead of the game. So we have a few ideas, and then we'll have a couple songs almost ready to go, and then decide which ones are kind of what's next and how do we're trying to build a story, I guess, in a way, right? It's a lot of our songs speak out on things that maybe, well, myself, I never had maybe when I was younger too, because we had a family business, so we were tied to the family business. It was a 24/7 thing. Never got to really do too much as a family, but still, we had a good time as a family. Not saying we didn't have a good time, but those moments where, you wanted to go do something else, right? Like those ones are still in my brain, right? Are like, those are where I want to be. There's where I want to go. And I know people have similar goals. It doesn't matter if it's music or if it's, whatever. I don't know your
specific,
job.
but in general,
Mhm.
that's why we have two stories, like
But
our
it's-
story and our
yeah.
journey, and then the other part that's relatable to everyone else, right?
Yeah. So we like to make lyrics that kind of speak to people, right? Because we know there's so many people out there with the same ideals, and they feel the same way. Maybe they don't talk about it, but they, when the song speaks to you, that's when it's a magical song. You get the goosebumps or the.
And that's
whatever.
when we win. When people,
Yeah.
our fans, come to us and say, you know what, I really connected with that. That is the best gift of all.
Yeah.
And it's.
Well, you know what we do here. We play the music, don't say anything to anybody, just to see what sort of reaction we get. And believe me, when I first heard it, first thing I said to our engineer here is, put that on my device so I can play it in my car. I want that track right away. So he went and did that. And you do play in my car now, literally. But, people have been connecting to it. They've been asking questions. So we're answering them right now. You know what I mean?
Galaxy.
I can play a guitar that good. Yeah, in my mind, in my bedroom alone. Believe me, I am an absolute killer.
Air guitar.
Yeah, but believe me, in reality, well, me and my sad guitar, axe, the reality is far vastly different. It really is. 29 after 10 o'clock. It is 26 degrees downtown, and getting close to Barbara's prediction. It really is. Mine, 28 today. In fact, was it 26 degrees? What was it?
25.
25. You've already won.
Yeah, well.
So we're getting close to mine then. So believe me, we're going to get there. I'm going to win at the end of the day. No worries. It's April. Yes, the 11th. It is Monday, start of a new working week. And, well, there was a yesterday too. And we're still living it, to be honest with you, because over in the Okanagans, it's still yesterday, and we're catching up with good friends of ours, Kevin and Jill Fye from Moving Lines. And it's such a pleasure to speak to these young people. It really, really is. They're only 21, much like myself. So, guys, we were talking about new stuff coming out, and please, 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 please let us know about it, because we're very, very interested in each and every song that you produce. And as I said, Jill, that's a fantastic piece of work. I'm excited to hear what comes next.
Thank you so much. I mean, they're all a labor of love. They're all our works of art that, of course, a lot of people say that the art is never done. But, I mean, for us, in a way, I guess, we finish the artwork as much as we can. And when we sit back and we say, you know what, we love it, we want to listen to it, we're happy with that work of art, and then we'll send it out to the world, and, and then hopefully everyone else loves it too.
Yeah.
Totally understand that, Jill, I really do. Tim Steinreich is joining us. Brother, man, you've got a show later on today. All the best. Break a leg there, my friend. Really enjoy yourself. Have fun. By the way, we got Chris Anders on very, very shortly as well. I know that you've interviewed him, and I'm looking forward to meeting Chris very, very shortly, about an hour away. So enjoy your show. All the best from us here. We support you. We really do. Having said that, and believe me guys, we are going to have to move on unfortunately, I got to let you know that 1712 have been requesting that particular track, wanting to know more about it, who it was, when we were going to be doing the interview, everything like that. So it's been generating a huge amount of interest and climbing. It really is. Now we can tell everybody, officially, it's moving lines. And looking forward to a stinger for it as well. I really, really am. I love your guys' voiceovers. I really do.
Thank you.
We are going to have to move on, unfortunately, because we do have another interview coming up very shortly. I have a pre-interview meeting I have to go to. So please, 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 will you come back in the near future?
Of course.
Oh, definitely. You know us. We're always throwing out new music, and we always want people to know, what's the next thing coming up soon.
Yep.
So
We got more.
We got more. We got another one coming up in a couple months. Just a little hint. It's something that we've already done on YouTube. So keep your eyes out, and it's going to be the new, like a new version of it, I guess, a ramped up version of a song that was just released on YouTube. So yeah. That'll be next.
Yeah, believe me, folks, you gotta watch out for what they do on YouTube, don't you? If it's on YouTube, it's got to be real, right? Speaking of YouTube, if you're going to watch this a little later on over there on YouTube, please sub, thumb, bell. Yeah, notifications for bell. Yeah, absolutely. When we have important people like Moving Lions joining us, get epileptic with that thumb, and please subscribe, join us, be a part of our panel right here at Galaxy. But in the meantime, guys, hang in there. Sean Simpson's just coming in. Sean, join us very, very shortly. We're going to be talking to Chris Anders very shortly. Looking forward to seeing you there. But in the meantime, guys, stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, pay for it. And, well, you know something? You're right here at Galaxy. Have a very happy and successful day. And it's nice to be joined in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record, and Sony Music, The Orchard. You're right here at Galaxy.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record, and Sony Music, The Orchard.